Why 75? Because it was Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75 years of independence.
Okay.
And so, to salute our grand nation, we should go for 75 plus kilometer of bituminous concrete. So, by the end of 10th June, more than 8 crore people visited this site all along the globe. If you want to succeed in your life, you have to come out of your comfort zone. And your mind plays a greater role into this. I have for very easy formula for success, I'll say. Just follow 3 P's.
Welcome once again to another episode on the Torchbearers of Atmanirbhar Bharat. Today we have an illustrious personality on the couch with us. So let us welcome today Mr. Jagdish Kadam, who is the Chairman and Managing Director of Rajpath Infracon Private Limited, based in Pune. Welcome Kadam sir. Welcome to the couch.
Thank you very much.
I will just give you a quick introduction about what this is about. There are certain personalities and people in our country who have been the torch bearers and staunch patriots of the nation, who have given their life, sweat and blood to make the country proud. And from your accomplishments and your journey over the years, we think you are more than qualified for this, and hence we are so honored to have you here on the couch today, sir. Rajpath Infracon has become a global name, especially after the accomplishment of the new Guinness World Record in 2022 June. Rajpath took 35 years to reach this juncture. We wanted to know, how did it all start and what was the journey like, and why did it take 35 years for somebody like you and an organization like Rajpath to reach here?
See, I came from a very rural area of the state of Maharashtra, and I grew up initially in the village. That time only, when I used to observe my father, he was a social worker and a farmer. Many peoples all along the state, the country, they used to come and visit, discuss my father. I used to listen their talks, and from there it came into my mind that when I grew up, I should give some contribution to the nation building. Right. And then I started thinking, I must be around 10, 12 years old boy. That time only I started thinking that in which field I should work, I should enter into. And then thereafter only I decided to go into a field of civil engineering, a field of infrastructure. Why infrastructure? Because see, there is a vast scope for you for creating something new and contributing to the society, to the nation building, you can say. So I started thinking, and as I grew up, post my 10th standard examination, I came to Pune. and then after 12th I got an admission in a very reputed college called College of Engineering Pune, COEP. It was a dream come true because it has a legacy of almost 170 years, and Bharat Ratna Vishveshwaraya was the alumni of this college. So, what I dreamt of, I thought, yes, now it is going to come in true. So, I completed engineering and I passed out in the year 1986, and from that day only I started taking my own experience of infrastructure development. After 2 years of working and gaining some experience, I started my own business in the year 1988 into the field of infrastructure with a capital of 500 rupees, and the first contract was 3,000 rupees.
Oh my God. Okay.
From there I started my business. That time only I decided that yes, see, the responsibility of my parents, it ends up at my graduation level. I will not go and ask anything, not a single pie, to my parents for my next business or service. And so the first contract I got was of rupees 3,000. Then I completed that. Slowly I keep growing with my company, and always one says that a steady competitor wins the race.
Yes, very true. Yes, yes.
So I was not in a hurry to do something extraordinary immediately. Let me try for the best I can do, the qualities which has in me, to exploit them, explore the business which is available. So slowly, step by step, in this business path of infrastructure development, I gain a knowledge that after every in between 5 to 7 years, there are downs and again ups and downs, ups and downs. So you have to cater with them, and that's why I have decided myself to grow with my business, a steady growth we should think. And so I decided to grow to seek more works for 5 to 7 years. Thereafter, the year of consolidation comes in. So I used to utilize that year of consolidation. It may be a 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, and again I kept myself ready for next takeoff. Like this only, from last more than 3 decades I worked. There were so many competitors into this field, but I never look upon them. I never competed with them. I always, my competition was always with me. My last year's results, my last year work, my last year quality of the work, speed of the work, and like that in last more than 3 decades, I reach a position where I am now. And I am very happy looking back that to be into this field of infrastructure for such a long period, it matters a lot.
Yes, you are very right in saying that the position that you have reached here is indeed the top. So now whenever you go next and rise up. It is going to be a new milestone and a new top, new high for Rajpath Infracon and you personally.
I always believe in whichever field you are, always you should keep in mind top is always vacant.
Yes, very true, sir, very true. You've often said that, you know, when COVID hit our country in 2019, you wanted to do something radical to come out of that negative mentality and the very depressing environment. So, we would like to know how you actually came out of it, what you ended up doing, and how did it change the course of history of Rajpath?
Yes, see, I believe in Jugaad technology. There are 6 principles of Jugaad. The first principle is seek opportunity in adversity. So, in 2020 March, this COVID came into India. I used to remember in the month of March only, the first COVID patient was found out in Pune only on 6th March 2020. And thereafter, the whole business, the country was closed down by our Honorable Prime Minister. He took a great initiative in controlling this COVID era. But that time there was such a negativity all along the people, all along the society, not into India but into the whole world. Each and everyone was thrilled, threatened, what is going to happen. And I used to remember when this lockdown was declared on from 23rd March 2022. I used to sit in the house and used to see news. There were always in the news, there was always a negativity. In this country, the death ratio was this, the death number is this, now China is number 1, then Italy comes second, then US comes third, and now US is overtaking China. Like this, so it was very demoralizing. I used to sit in front of the TV from 23rd March till 9th April. I saw the news deteriorating and very negative news. And I myself with my wife Mohana, we sat on 9th April, I do remember that day, 9th April 2022. At night I saw the news at 10, and then we sat and discussed. I told my wife Mohana, this is so bad. No one individual, he might be a person, personality or a nation, can control this. Each and everyone should contribute something. And so that night only we decided, and the next day morning we wake up, I wake up along with my wife. We had gone to the collector, the district head of Pune, and we donated 1 crore rupees to PM Care and 50 lakhs rupees to CM Relief Fund.
That was in the news also, yes.
Yeah. So that was our contribution, small contribution towards this tremendous fighting. Again, along with this, we did some in-kind support to the rural areas wherein we are working, our sites were. Again, along with this, almost more than 1,000 employees were working with Rajpath. So we decided, I appealed them, don't go anywhere. Please wait at the site, camp site only. We'll provide free of cost a meal every facility, medical facility, and in spite of giving all this, we will, as a Rajpath, will pay you 100% salary. And we did it.
Oh my God, that's good.
So that was a great effort by Rajpath team. And so, but still it was on and on and on. I got hospitalized in the month of September 2022, not 22, 20. So I was very serious. I was under oxygen treatment. And then somehow I got, by the grace of God,
I think it was your determination also.
And I got the discharge. And then after coming to home, it was a very tough time, because there were everywhere there were negativity. So I keep thinking that was a period wherein a tough time of survival. Is Rajpath is going to survive or no, was a $1 million question in front of me. I was demoralized like anything. I was thinking in my mind, what should I do? Why I am here living like this? What should I do? Should I fight with this COVID, with this tough time, or I should surrender? And then I discuss with my colleagues, my friends in other industry also. What about you? They said, Jagdish, the same at our place also, in our business also. So I thought, ki now it's time to stand up very firmly and fight this COVID era, and to show the society, to the world, that yes, we did this in our infrastructure sector to kill this negativity with a positive attitude, with a positive mind. We did this, you, everyone into their field, you come forward and do this. So you can improve your moral and show the world, yes, with a positivity, with a positive mind, you can kill this negativity. And so that's why we decided to go for a world record. Which type of world record it was? To construct maximum number of kilometers of a bituminous concrete in a single day. So I inquire, and that time the world record available was 25.54 kilometer of bituminous concrete laying in a single day, 24-hour times. We decided, as a Rajpath, we decided to break this. It was a COVID era, the post second COVID era, in the month of May 2021. In the district of Satara, the road going from Faltan to Pandharpur, on that road we decided to build 30 kilometer of bituminous concrete road in 24 hours time. And all the necessary arrangements were done, the micro planning was done. It was a tough time, but still we started. We started in the morning 7, and next day in the morning 7, when we end up, our team executed 39.69 kilometer of bituminous concrete road, single lane, in a single day, 24-hour times.
It is incredible, absolutely. It was a huge effort, and I think this world record was like an injection to the industry, because even now, even today, people quote that example. I mean, even if there have been many other records following that, people still remember that world record that you did, and it was registered in the India Book of Records also. So I think it must have been one of the historic world records in India. it is okay. I mean, we will have many people who will make it to the India Book of Records. But thinking of something as big, as huge as Guinness World Record is not everybody's cup of tea. How did this thought come to you? And where did you get the courage to do this? Where did this idea precipitate from? And looking back today, you know, it will be 1 year for the record now. How do you think it impacted you personally as a leader of Rajpath and even the organization as a whole?
Good question. So what happened post this world record of 39.69 kilometer? Against all odds, it was appreciated like anything. All the dignitaries, the authorities, the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, the State Minister, the Principal Secretary, the additional Chief Secretaries, the Secretaries, Technical Secretaries, and everyone across all the levels of the society, they appreciated. And one day, a phone call, there was a phone call from Nitinji Gadkari. And he was very happy hearing or looking at the world record which was done by Rajpath with State Public Works Department, PWD, Maharashtra State. So he called me in Nagpur at his residence. He bought a bouquet.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And he appreciated me by giving us that bouquet, and he told me that, see Jagdish, you did this wonderful job. I'm so proud. You did this for the state of Maharashtra by PWD. You are known to me, and in this COVID era also, your team along with you did this. I called you here to congratulate you. So this is bouquet which I bought with my money. I generally don't buy bouquet with my money to give or to appreciate someone else. But this I did you because I must congratulate your merits. एंड अगर यही रुकते तो वो गडकरी साहब थोड़ी है.
वेल सेड, यस.
उन्होंने कहा कि सी यू डिड दिस फॉर द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, PWD, फॉर द स्टेट पीपल. व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू डू फॉर द नेशन, फॉर NHI, नेशनल हाईवे अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया? डू यू हैव एनी प्लान्स? With such a surprising question from him, a spontaneous reaction and a question from him, I was stunned, and I only replied that, sir, look, I'll do one thing. I have not yet decided what I'll be able to do for NHI or for a grand nation, our motherland India. So I'll think and I'll get back to you within a month time. And then I keep thinking and thinking, what should we do? So, and that time also I told Gadkari Sahab, yes, I'll do one thing, my company will do such a great thing that not only you but the whole nation should feel proud. So I start thinking, and then I got to know that the biggest name in the world, and the name came into my mind, Guinness World Record.
Oh.
So I searched what was the Guinness World Record which was existence at that time. So my friend Milind, he told me that the biggest Greenwich World Record in the world is did in Qatar near Doha by a Qatarian government company, Mashghul. And they executed 25.27 kilometer of a bituminous concrete road in 242 hours in 2019, February 27, and they completed this Guinness World Record. So we were sitting in the office and we are thinking how much to go for a new Guinness World Record, how much we should think upon. Suddenly, when we were discussing, suddenly Ajinkya suggested that we should go for 75 kilometers. Why 75? Because it was Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75 years of independence. And so, to salute our grand nation, we should go for 75 plus kilometer of bituminous concrete.
So it was 75 or 75?
Yes. And immediately we decided, yes, we will go. Within 5 minutes, I got to understand that how we can do 75. The earlier world record was 25, 3 times more than the earlier one. But till that time we have decided, so we decided to go. We will do this. And from February 2022 till June, it was a micro planning. And then with such a great micro planning, we started this Guinness World Record on 3rd June in the morning 7:27, and we ended up on 7th June in the night at 7:30 p.m. doing 75 plus kilometer of a bituminous concrete laying continuously without a break of single second, and we completed this in 105 hours 33 minutes. It means the earlier record was 242, we did it in half of the time, 105 hours.
Yes.
And it was 25.27, we did 75 plus 3 times more than the earlier one in half of the time. And this, I must congratulate my whole team of Rajpath. There were 728 people, my shiledar, my co-workers, they executed, they did everything. So I used to implement the Shiva Sutras of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj to implement this Guinness World Record. And that's why firstly what we did, we did at the center there was a war room we established, and we called it Jawli. क्यों जावली? छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज ने अफजल खान को जावली में बुला के मारा था। उनको पता था अगर ग्राउंड पे, रियल प्लेन ग्राउंड के ऊपर उसके साथ अगर लड़ाई होती है तो जीतेंगे नहीं, इसलिए उन्होंने बहुत खूबी से उनको जावली में बुलाया और उसका खात्मा किया, इसलिए वॉर रूम को नाम दिया हमने जावली।
So strategic victory.
स्ट्रैटेजिक विक्ट्री। और हमेशा लोगों को मैं ये स्टोरी छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की बताते रहा कि महाराज ने हिंदवी स्वराज की स्थापना की, तब उनके साथीदार वो मावला और हाथी, घोड़े, तलवार, भाला, तोफ, उनके साथ उन्होंने हिंदवी स्वराज की स्थापना की। हमको भी ये गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड बना के देश को समर्पित करना है, इसलिए मेरे साथ हम सब महाराज के मावला है और अपनी एम्यूनेशन मशीनरी क्या है, हॉट मिक्स प्लांट, सेंसर पेवर, टैंडम रोलर्स, पीटीआर, एक्सकावेटर्स, हाईवास, डंपर्स, और इसके साथ हम ये 75 किलोमीटर रुपया अफजल खान को मारना चाहते हैं।
नाइस, ओके।
So for executing this world record, Guinness World Record, is a tough time. So many challenges. So to overcome that challenges, we followed because it was a pre-monsoon area, 3rd June to 7th June. So we followed a American forecast site called AccuWeather site. And so it was suggesting that in between 3 to 7th, though the temperature was 47 degrees outside temperature, and the laying temperature of bituminous concrete was 150 degrees, फिर भी उसके ऊपर काम करना, ये हमने जब तय किया तो सामने NHI की टीम, इंडिपेंडेंट इंजीनियर्स, गिनीज वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड की टीम वो सामने खड़ी रही. उन्होंने कहा कि कैसे कर सकते हो, बारिश आ जाएगी तो क्या हो जाएगा. हमने कहा कि नहीं आएगी बारिश. We have followed this AccuWeather forecast site. So they said, what does it mean? What it says? I said 70% रेंज नहीं आएंगे. उन्हें 30% का क्या. मैंने बोला कि पूरी व्यवस्था के साथ बैठे, पॉलीथीन पेपर आया है, एडमिक्सर्स लाया है, सब कुछ किया है. पानी आ जाता है, बारिश आ जाती है, मानने के लिए तैयार नहीं थे. तो मैंने कहा कि चलो ठीक है, आई एम अ टेक्निकल पर्सन, सो आई आर्ग्यूड अ लॉट. सो वी स्टार्टेड ऑन 3rd June. We completed on 7th June, and believe me, in these 4.5 days of time, there was not a single drop in between these 75 kilometers. There was a heavy rainfall at one end in Akola 3 times in the evening, 2 times in Amravati city in the evening, pre-monsoon rains. So single drop on these 75 kilometers, and we completed it on 7th June, and on 8th June there was a heavy rainfall on this 75 kilometer. What do you say?
Like a miracle.
Like a miracle.
And what a global feat this was. I think everybody's eyes all over the world were on how this record is going to be made. Will it be made, and how will it be successful? Will it be acknowledged? But I think your determination, the determination of the team, it was so strong that it scared away the rains also.
See, when we did this world record, no, it was appreciated like anything. When I asked my social team, so they said by the end of 10th June, because it was online.
Yes.
So by the end of 10th June, more than 8 crore people visited this site all along the globe. The people from 11 countries were following this world record, Guinness World Record.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And after completing this, Gadkari sir came in online. They congratulated at 11 in the night, because there was a adjudicator from Guinness World Records office, London. So he came with the certificate, he handed over it to me, and then he declared, "You are officially amazing."
Yes, officially amazing.
And that Guinness World Record we dedicated that night only to our grand nation.
Oh, great. So you fulfilled your promise of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. That is wonderful, sir. Moving on from there, we all acknowledge now, and the entire world acknowledges, that India is a rapidly growing economy. The government also envisages that they want to invest in infrastructure, and they think this is going to add to the progress of the nation. The common man doesn't understand this. They don't understand how infrastructure is going to grow the nation. With your experience of 3 decades, how will you help us understand the growth of infrastructure and the related overall growth of the nation?
See, I believe that as far as India is concerned, there are 2 major sectors wherein it matters a lot for India. The first is agriculture. The maximum employment comes from agriculture, and the second was the infrastructure development. So agriculture, it all depends on the nature, the rainfall and the climatic conditions, blah blah blah. But as far as infrastructure is concerned, infrastructure, if India or any country in the world wants to grow, So there should be a maximum spending of government into infrastructure. And then what happens? See, when government pours up money into this infrastructure field, so the second sector wherein the job creation is done, that is infrastructure development as far as India is concerned. So when this infrastructure keep moving, the basic industry, the automobile industry, the steel industry, the cement industry, that works, that start working. Along with this, then the other ancillary industry, that moves on, and the money keep rotating.
Wheels start moving, yes.
Yes. So as far as, see, right now we are 5th largest economy in the world, India, today. And today our per capita income is $1,900. In near future, see, our Honorable Prime Minister decided to go to achieve a 5 trillion economy very soon. In my opinion, we will achieve this economy, 5 trillion economy, in the year 2026-27. And in 15 years of time, our per capita income will grow like anything, and it will reach $15,000. And we will be the 3rd largest economy in the world. So infrastructure sector, it matters a lot to the development of nation, the job creation, the money inflow, outflow. So it is going to matter, and we have a very good future as far as infrastructure is concerned to our country.
Yes, the government is very ambitious about investing into infrastructure and especially roadways. There was recently a statement by Madam Alka Upadhyay, who is Secretary of MoRTH, and she had said that they plan to construct 12,500 kilometers in this financial year, and that is huge. So in this huge picture, where do you see Rajpath Infracon contributing to the growth of the nation now?
Yes, definitely we will be there. We have to be there, because civil engineering is our passion. It's my passion. And that's why Rajpath Infracon is into each and every field of infrastructure except real estate and metros right now. We are into national highway, state highway constructions. We are into expressway, greenfield expressway constructions. We are into dam, canal constructions. We are into concrete barrages, aqueducts constructions. We are into airport construction. We are entering into railways. We are entering into power sector. So each and every sector of infrastructure development, Rajpath is contributing. Right now, recently we have got 2 greenfield express highway projects connecting Bangalore to Vijayawada. So from my initial days of engineering, I used to dream that one day Rajpath must work on a greenfield expressway, the totally new alignment. And as each of us, we believe that dream always come true. So it come true. We have got 2 greenfield expressway recently, very recently, which we will be starting very soon.
So that will be Rajpath constructing the Rajpath for the nation. Congratulations on that, sir. I'm sure this is going to be a very successful project. See, some years back we used to talk of being Swadeshi. Then gradually this word evolved into the word Atmanirbhar. How do you think infrastructure can take us from Atmanirbhar to what our Honorable Prime Minister is talking about, Amrit Kal. How do you think infrastructure can contribute to this transformation?
Definitely is going to contribute a lot. Why? I'll tell you. See, any nation to grow, it needs a basic infrastructure. And that we are experiencing from last few years. The construction of road sector per day is something 37 kilometer a day, which was earlier some few years back it was 10-12 kilometer a day. A tremendous growth. Again, we are, as you rightly mentioned, the Swadeshi, Atmanirbharta and Amrit Kal, how it is going to contribute. So, we ourselves have decided to go for this, to start something with these principles of Swadeshi, Atmanirbharta. What we did, see, we should be environment friendly. So, what we did, it was the bituminous concrete, into bituminous concrete flexible pavement. Bitumen used to import from the Gulf countries. Now, we have, as a Rajpath, have associated with Praj Industries, and we are going for a bio-bitumen. They have developed it and we are going to use it. So, this is nothing but Swadeshi.
Make in India.
Make in India. Again, for the metal beam crash barrier, the steel girders, most of the steel we import. Now, we have decided to go for a bamboo make crash barrier, the material made up from bamboos, which has a similar strength. We are working on this to reduce the cost of that bamboo make material crash barriers. So, we can use it. This is again a Swadeshi. This is again a made in India. The local markets. We can provide a tremendous job for these workers who are working into this bamboo growing. Like this, we have started in house. We have started, Rajpath have started, decided to start R&D, research and development, into infrastructure development for Rajpath. Because see, I am a civil engineer and I am the CMD. This is my passion. My wife, she is the acting director of the Rajpath. She is an architect. The post graduate from CEPT Ahmedabad. So, we have decided, we are thinking on that way. We are very innovative. Whichever new idea comes into it, yes, we are ready to use it. See, we have decided to go for environment friendly also, to strike these coming challenges. What we decided? We have decided to a technology called wherein we can cold recycle the material. By milling the existing road, we can use it. 90% of the material we can use it by milling into cold recycling. Only 10% is new material will be required to build new state highways, national highways, greenfield expressways. So, to save the environment, to protect the environment, we are going like anything for tree plantation. We not only plant the trees, but we see that those trees are survived till the end by giving them proper protection, by watering them. We as a Rajpath, when we built road, we as a Rajpath team, my team, they go into the villages nearby at the adjacent villages. They do contact to the Panchayat Raj authorities or the schools, the teachers, the students, and they try to involve them into this development. There is the sky is the limit. There is huge scope for this, and nothing else. No extra money is required. It's just innovative ideas you have to implement that. But that's all, and we can change a lot. We have for road construction we need a murum, hard material. So we dig the farm ponds, wherein we got this murum type of material, and then thereafter it remains with the farmers, and in rainy season they can use them as a farm ponds, the water ponds.
I think you've been honored by Nitin Gadkari ji with a special excellence award for this initiative.
Yeah, we did this in Amravati.
Yes.
When so many suicidal deaths happens every year. और पानी जीवन है, अगर वो पानी मिलता है तो वो डेथ्स कम हो जाएंगी, आत्महत्या कम होती जाएंगी. बस उसमें छोटा सा कंट्रीब्यूशन ये भी राजपथ ने किया है.
I think ये बहुत बड़ा contribution है. I think what can be more precious than saving a life?
Very true.
Right, sir. So your roots belong to, like you said, a small village in Ahmednagar district.
Yes.
Devrali Pravra. And probably you must have felt, and you've said it sometimes in your interviews, that time you had to come to Pune to take an opportunity, to seek an opportunity. Now today in the world of IT and Google, this young generation is very well connected. But despite that, we feel that a lot of them may know a lot, but they do not get the right opportunities, whether it is for career or whatever they want to pursue in life. So what are you doing through Rajpath? Are you taking any special initiatives to give people like these platforms and opportunities and address this situation?
Yes, we do. It's our responsibility as an individual citizen of this great nation. It's everyone's responsibility. So what we do, we are doing some social responsible activities into these small villages, especially in where from I came, Devlali. So we are into water conservation. We have decided to project this Devlali Pravra village as a self-dependent village. And that's why we have started on different fronts to develop this village as a self-independent, to show the world that yes, it can be happen in India also. So we are into water conservation. We have provided some sponsorships, scholarships to the students. See, right now the world is changing so fast. Chat GPT,
Yes. Yes.
artificial intelligence.
Absolutely.
It has to go, this technology, the digitalization. Our Honorable Prime Minister decided, and we are leading into that sector. There are so many startups. We are the third largest as far as startups are concerned. We are the third largest in unicorns also. So from this rural area, we are providing them all these facilities through Rajpath. We have founded a sports foundation. See, I am very fond of sports. I used to be an athlete at district level or the zonal level. But that dream I kept in my mind, and luckily what happened, see, both the sons, one is under 20 and the second one is under 18. The under 20 son, Aryan, is into sports. He is an athlete, he is a sprinter, and right now he is a national champion under 20 for India. He represented India last year when he was under 18. In France, Normandy, he represented India in the youth games, and he could win a bronze medal for India. And now, right now, he is a champion or junior nationals. Same with Arno, who is 17 years old and he is under 18 category, age of 18 category. He is again doing very well into 100 meter and 200 meter sports, sprinting. So see, if and these are these Aryan and Arno have a rural, you can say, the connect. So these rural, I used to look in the rural youth or the students, they have a great potential, they have good exposure, just want to exploit them, just want to support them, and that Rajpath is doing at each and every possible way.
I think that was the inspiration for sponsoring the recent Maharashtra State Athletics Championship
Yes.
at Balewadi recently.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
So
was
I think
the
so now we know
motto.
where the inspiration comes from. We know that no business comes without challenges. You know, not many people see it, but a businessman's life is always tough. Sometimes you can, riding the highway, which is straight and there are signs everywhere. Sometimes it can be an uncharted road, like greenfield in your language. Were there any times in your life, as an entrepreneur, that you were at a fork of a road and you were wondering which road I should take? Should I go by the highway or should I take this challenge and go by the road less traveled? How did you react to that? And did you ever feel that your life could have been different if you had taken some other decision, taken some other road?
I did not choose highway.
Okay.
I am that type of natured. See, if you want to succeed in your life, you have to come out of your comfort zone. And your mind plays a greater role into this. See, if you are able to conquer your mind, you will be able to conquer the world.
Very true, sir.
Your mind is your greatest friend and your worst enemy. So, see, I have very easy formula for success, I'll say. Just follow 3 P's and guaranteed I give on stamp paper that you are going to succeed. What are these 3 P's? Always choose a work of your passion. So passion, first P. Then wait till the results come. Do hard work. Do tremendous work, smart work, with dedication, consistently, and keep patience.
That's the
This
first
is second P. It is tough one, but easy. So this is second P. And to follow these work, whatever you are doing into your own field, please do follow that work. Means the third P, perseverance. I guarantee you, with these 3 P's, passion, patience and perseverance, success is going to follow you 100%. I'll say more than 100%.
Let's remember that formula. See, we see you on so many events, on so many stages, on dioceses, addressing students and professionals, entrepreneurs, industrialists, business gatherings, even NGOs, education institutes. They all want to listen to your story. They are mesmerized hearing about your journey. Looking behind and concluding, what sort of a message would you like to give this mixed audience?
See, I have talked a lot right now. But see, in single word, a sentence, I'll say there is a saying in Marathi. ऐकावं जगाचे परी करावे मनाचे. Always follow your heart. That's all.
And what about the brain, sir?
It follows. If it comes with a passion, patience and perseverance, it follows.
So that is Mr. Jagdish Kadam for all of you. We thank you, Mr. Kadam. Thanks for sharing your pearls of wisdom with us today. And we look forward to listening what is going to happen in the next stage where we have to see the next high. Thank you, sir. Thanks once again.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Thank you.